international promotion decisions. We all know that it is necessary to develop marketing communication strategy to obtain a competitive strategic position for the company. In this lesson, we will discuss the communication process, describe the promotional appeals used in international promotions, identify the ways to select media for international promotions, and the concepts of personal selling, advertising, and e-marketing. After going through this presentation, you should be able to discuss the communication process, describe the promotion appeals, explain media selection, define personal selection, analyze personal selling, identify between public relations and publicity, explain sales promotion, define advertising, describe e-marketing. The purpose of promotion is to communicate with buyers and also to influence them. Effective promotion requires an understanding of the process of persuasion and how this process is affected by environmental factors. Communication is basically a five-stage process consisting of source, coding, information, decoding, and destination. Encoding is a step that transforms the idea or information into a form that can be transmitted. The source can encode and the receiver can decode only through experience. The two large circles represent the field of experience of each party. If the two circles have common area, communication is relatively easy because both individuals have similar psychological and social attributes. The effective promotion message is thus one that is accepted as a part of receiver's attitude and belief structure. In creating promotion appeals for foreign markets, the marketing manager needs to bear in mind the full range of consumer characteristics like buying abilities, motivations, and purchasing practices. The widespread of buying abilities abroad has considerable bearing on the pitch of promotion appeals. The selection of media generally turns on the question of which means is most effective in reaching a particular audience with a particular message. The selectivity of coverage of media is, of course, related in most cases to the same conditions that create the segmentation of markets, buying ability, education, and so forth. Pepsi-Cola and Coca-Cola have invested heavily in radio time wherever it is available. Automobile companies, on the other hand, find that television and quality magazines reach the foreign buyer who can afford their products. Effective personal selling is a salesperson's home country requires building a relationship with the customer. International marketing presents additional challenges because the buyer and seller may come from different national or cultural backgrounds. It is difficult to overstate the importance of a face-to-face personal selling effort for industrial products in global markets. The selling process is typically divided into several stages: prospecting, pre-approach, approaching, presenting, and problem solving, handling objections, closing the sale, and following up. The goal of public relations is to mold opinion. The saying, "perception is reality," speaks to the need for public relations. Public relations work to protect an organization or individual's reputation. Effective PR strengthens credibility, enhances image, develops goodwill, and influences behavior. Speeches, special events, newsletters, annual reports, and news releases are examples of PR tactics. The terms public relations and publicity are often misused. They are not interchangeable. Publicity is one aspect of public relations. Often referred to as free media, the goal of publicity is to get attention in online and traditional media. News coverage, feature articles, talk show interviews, blog postings, and letter to the editor are examples of publicity tactics. Sales promotion is one of the most important aspects of marketing. Selling is as important as producing. Marketing activities that stimulates consumer purchasing includes displays, trade shows, coupons, premiums, contests, product demonstrations, and various non-recurrent selling efforts. Sales promotion consists of promotion activities other than advertising, personal selling, and publicity. Coca-Cola and Pepsi provide a good illustration of how to use sales promotion to stimulate demand. In Taiwan, Coca-Cola provided American coaches to conduct baseball and basketball seminars and sponsored concerts by pop artists such as Stevie Wonder. Advertisement plays a very important role in international marketing. Advertisement is a paid form of non-personal presentation of ideas, goods, or services by the sponsor. Advertising as a promotion strategy is usually adopted in every country of the world, irrespective of its economic, political, or social development. International advertising is the practice of advertising in foreign or international media when an advertiser from another country plans the advertising campaign directly or indirectly. Television, radio, newspapers, direct mail, mail orders are the media generally used for advertising purposes. The advertising may not induce the target customer to act in a manner as desired by the sponsor. Pulling strategy. This can be defined as a promotional effort by a seller to stimulate demand among final users, who will then exert pressure on the distribution channel to carry the good or service, pulling it through the marketing channel. Pushing strategy. This can be defined as promotional effort by a seller to members of the marketing channel intended to stimulate personal selling of the goods or service, thereby pushing it through the marketing channel. The pattern standardization approach is a strategy designed from the outset to be susceptible to extensible modifications to suit local conditions, while maintaining sufficient common elements to minimize the drain on resources and management time. The nature of product may be the most important factor in determining whether or not to use any particular strategy. E-marketing involves the marketing of products or services on the internet. Successful e-marketing requires good search engine marketing strategies. They guarantee good monetary rewards for any individual who has channeled his or her efforts into internet marketing online. The primary purpose of marketing an online business is the promotion of a good or service. E-marketing makes extensive use of the available tools for getting web users to purchase a product or service from a website. Approaches to e-marketing are banners. A banner ad is a boxed-in promotional message that often appears at the top of the web page. Sponsorships. This is another common advertising approach on websites. The advertiser is given a permanent place on host website and pays a sponsorship fee to the host. Portal use. Some portals give a prominent place to a company's offer for a fee. Sales promotions. Many companies effectively use sales promotions such as contests and sweepstakes to generate consumer interest. For example, PepsiCo used a contest for its Mountain Dew named Play Street Dash www.pepsizone_yahoo.co.in. Now let us check if we have understood the various concepts discussed in this lesson clearly. At the international level, most of the personal selling deals are called off because of discomfort of the customer with salesperson at the personal level. Right or wrong? Right. Matching customer requirements to the company's offering is done at the prospecting stage of personal selling. Right or wrong? Right. Distributing free gifts, running contests, promising cashback, etc. are all techniques of publicity. Right or wrong? Wrong. Before we end, let us briefly revise what we have studied so far. The promotion mix consists of 5 distinct but interrelated activities: personal selling, publicity, sales promotion, advertising, and public relations. The cost of personal selling is very high. The effectiveness of personal selling is also a function of product type. In general, personal selling works well with high unit value and infrequently purchased products. Advertising relies on a non-personal means of contact and sales presentation. Sales promotion is one of the most important aspects of marketing. Every manufacturer has to sell his product in the market, domestic or international. In order to sell the product successfully in the target market, it is necessary to bring the product attributes to the knowledge of the consumers. Marketeers can also advertise their products in the festivals or trade fairs. There is no single advertising media that is suitable for all the countries and for all the products. In the international marketing, it has been traditionally felt that the nature of advertising task varies from country to country.